The President of the United States does not control grocery prices. That's determined by distributors who bring food to market, and they get the food from farms. And those farms, well, they employ undocumented immigrants and migrant farm workers, and they pay them pretty low wages, but those hardworking people are glad to have that money to send home to provide for their families. Well, once those people all get rounded up and deported, well, these farms are going to have to hire white people and pay them at least a minimum wage. This is going to cost the farms a lot more money, so they're going to have to raise the price of products. Well, it's even worse. A lot of these people, they've had farms in their family for decades. Some of these farms, they're going to go out of business because they won't be able to compete with the large farms that are subsidized by the United States government. So not only are you not getting lower prices, but you're putting your neighbors out of business. Oops. Anyway, stay tuned for my next in this series.
Guys, welcome back again to the channel. So good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So in today's video, this woman is just saying, I don't understand. I think she's more bothered about the grocery prices and how immigrants are not going to be the one farming and their people had to farm. You know, that's what she's more bothered about, and than every other thing every other person has been saying all this while. Okay, and how the presidency does not control the cost of groceries prices. And yeah, because they're going to be paying, of course, their people minimum wage. Now I want to ask, does it mean that the black people that work in those farms do not earn minimum wages? Like, I don't even understand what she's saying. She just go here and go here. I'm just tired. Like, anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Okay, I'll be here to read from you, and please do subscribe to the channel if you have not. Give this video a thumbs up. So let's go see what other people are saying, then we'll come back and we talk more about this.
Upcoming FAFO alert. FAFO. You're familiar, right? For those who think that Donald Trump's wonderful claim that he was going to cut taxes or cut Social Security taxes, if you think that was meant for you, wrong you are. Wrong you are. What he's talking about is cutting the money going into Social Security from which your payment comes. So if he cuts the amount that goes into the Social Security fund, guess what? Guess what? So now not only the current Republican stance is that the age is going to go up to 68 before you can apply for Social Security, one, and two, meanwhile, they will be draining what's in Social Security. So the amount you will get will go down. FAFO, Trump voters.
Hey y'all, it's me, all in good fun, with another installment in my series FAFO. You effed around with your vote for Donald Trump and MAGA. Now you're going to find out what that actually means. Today I'm going to focus on health insurance. So some of y'all, you have health insurance through your employer, which is great. But some people don't have an employer. Some people's employers don't pay for health insurance. So they have to go out and get their own health insurance. Well, for the last 14 years, we've all been able to go out and buy health insurance for ourselves based on our ability, based on our income. And the insurance companies, they're not allowed to penalize us because we have a pre-existing condition like diabetes or asthma or heart disease. Well, the program that's made it possible for us to get this affordable health insurance is called the Affordable Care Act. But a lot of people call it by another name, Obamacare. Now, if you've all been listening to Donald Trump, he's been saying over and over again, he's going to get rid of Obamacare. Hadn't said what he's going to replace it with. So that means he's going to get rid of the program that's enabled you to get affordable insurance for yourself and your family without the insurance company denying you because the little one has asthma. You just voted against your ability to insure your family. Take care of yourselves in case of unexpected illness. Immigrants and migrant farm workers, and they pay them pretty low wages, but those hard work.
You know, this woman suggested that, you know, she made a video, suggested that people should go down that fuck around and find out side of TikTok. And I am so interested to see all the delusional people that are like leaving their husbands or, you know, cutting off family members because of the way they voted. Like, that's insane to me. Absolutely delusional. But because they believe absolute lies. But this was the first video I came across, and this is precious. This is a keeper. This is the reason Black Americans came up with something called internal racism and believes that we all carry it. It's because of people like you. I mean, what you suggested basically was slavery. And you didn't even hear it. You didn't even hear it. You thought you were saying something profound and amazing. But what you suggested was that if Trump rounds up all the hard-working migrants that work the farms, yes, they get paid a lower wage, but they're really grateful for it. I mean, they're really grateful for the lower wage that we give them. They can send it to their families. But if we have to round them up and send them home, we'll have to pay a white person minimum wage. We will have to pay a white person minimum wage. Meaning that, I guess, the migrants don't even get minimum wage. So what you're suggesting is that we keep the migrants here because it's for them, right? It's all for them to keep them here so we can give them that money they can send to their families. The money that's lower than minimum wage. That woman was right. I think I'm going to be very entertained by the fuck around and find out side of TikTok, because this was the first video I hit. So go on, spin out on your racist rant about how we need to keep slaves around, okay? And have the day you deserve.
So at this point, I'm as confused as every other person, really. So this woman started on a note I don't understand. Then later she moved to a lighter note and everything. I really don't understand how you employ people and not pay their minimum wage. I thought that's all for us here. Like, anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think they don't really pay their minimum wage? Because this is getting very interesting. And why would somebody be so concerned about them not being able to get people to work in their firms and all of that, when people are talking about something heavier than that? People are talking about their, their life, insurance, hospitals. Like, people are just talking about so many things. Okay, some of the policies that does not make sense to them, and the only thing you can think of is the farm and how much it's going to cost. Even at that, I think grocery is not just, I don't think every other thing is farmed in America. I think some things has to be imported outside of the US. Some of these things are not just in the US. Anyway, you guys let me know, because yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, okay? From all of these videos. Then yeah, it is FAFO season, and we're just here for the long ride to watch what every other person is saying. Let me know what your thoughts are, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and do give the video a thumbs up. See you guys on my next video. Bye guys.